Hey guys, welcome to a new weekend vlog. It is Friday and I always like to try and do the intro in the daylight because I just feel like the lighting in our lounge and in our kitchen and everywhere basically is just horrendous. It makes me look a bit ill. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm quite tired because it's been a very busy week, both at work and I'd say online. It's been quite I think a heavy one for a lot of people. When this is going up, obviously it'll be the Monday after, but this previous week is, obviously all kicked off about Meghan and Harry. So obviously, all kicked off a lot about Meghan online. And then also the really devastating news about Sarah Everard, if you live in the UK. And I think it's just really hit home for a lot of people, but particularly girls, women around my age and obviously a little bit older. I've got friends that lived around that area in London and I have had experiences of, that anxiety when walking out late at night, and I think it just really hit home for a lot of women, and obviously that's blown up quite a bit online. So yeah, I hope you're doing all right if you have struggled with the news as well, because it has been tough and heavy, but I hope you're all right. I just didn't want to start this vlog without mentioning it because it's a very important topic and I think it's just raised wider issues again, about things that need more work. So but moving on, we've had a fairly successful week in terms of house things actually. We've had 2 quotes back from 2 different people in the space of about 4 days, which for us is a miracle. Just to put it into perspective, we've had 5 carpenters come since January and only 1 quote back. And I know people are really busy, but it's just really frustrating when you're trying to get stuff done and then they don't tell you that they're going to not be able to give you a quote back or that it's going to take months. So that's been quite positive actually, and we've got carpet samples coming out of our ears. We also had a flooring person come round, so we're looking into some hard flooring options for downstairs, just in the lounge and in the hallway. So if you have LVT or you have engineered wood, let me know in the comments because I need to make some decisions soon about what we have, and we're just not sold on anything. But flooring and fitting flooring is not cheap, so those quotes are fun. So we need to make some decisions about all of that, but it's quite positive, and we actually have a plasterer coming in a couple of weeks. So it feels like things are slowly ticking on, and I think Dan and I are planning to do a little bit more on the flooring this week in the dining room because we can actually finally get moving on that. We had to have a plumber out to look at the radiator, so that kind of pushed us back. But it's just obviously unfortunate I can't chit chat a bit more about more interesting things about the house, but obviously when it happens I'll be able to update you, and I'll keep trying to update you where I can. Don't have a lot of plans this weekend, which is quite nice. I've managed to tick off quite a lot of things on my to-do list just before this time after work. So just really mundane things like updating my iPad because it just wasn't working, and going to get some stamps, and what else, signing up for my doctors properly, all of those things that just sit there on your to-do list and you just don't get it done. But I did it, so it's good. So I'm feeling quite good about that. And in about an hour I've got a girly Zoom with my mum and my sister, which will be really nice. And actually, shockingly, I don't think in the whole of this nearly year of lockdown we've had a Zoom just the 3 of us as a girly thing. So that'll be nice. It's actually Mother's Day this weekend. We promised that we'll take her out for lunch when all this is over. So it'll be nice to catch up with them, and I'm going to make a gin and tonic because I love me a gin and tonic. And it's all good. As I said, I hope you're all doing okay, and thank you for clicking on and coming to watch this. I'm sure it'll be a interesting ride. Well, it won't, but we're having a very cheeky dinner tonight because we both fancied it in the food shop this week. So we are having curly fries and corn crispy nuggets, which, if you haven't tried these, they're amazing. They taste like the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but they're corn, they're not chicken. I mean, McDonald's, is it really chicken anyway? But yeah, I'm gonna sort that out now. Chips are now in the oven, and yeah, when I popped to Sainsbury's when I needed just now to get some bits that I needed, I saw the daffodils and I bought a bunch because I keep thinking I really want a bunch, and they're only £1 and they just make a room much nicer, don't they, having some flowers. So I'm just going to shop them now and pop them in my vase. This vase I got from a vintage shop, like I guess like a junk shop. I think it was £4. Was it £4? Maybe it was more than that. But it is one of the best finds I have ever found, I would say, for like a shop like that or a place like that. So it's always worth looking second hand because you can find some gems, I promise. For a tiny bit of balance, we've got some peas. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. Last night had a really long call with my parents. My dad ended up joining us, and my sister, I think it was like 2-hour chat, if not a little bit more. So that was really, really lovely. I've just noticed. That was so funny. We've got like a bench opposite our house, and there's like these beer bottles there, which someone must have had a good night. Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm not sure what time it is. It's kind of like late morning. We've had breakfast and I have had a shower. I haven't washed my hair, so bear with that. And I put a tiny bit of makeup on. But yeah, the plan is today just to work more on our dining room. I'll show you what I'm doing, because just so you like realise how like frustrating it is. So yeah, I've just got my like cozy clothes on and gonna do that, and then we've got another carpenter coming round at 12, I think, to come to do a quote. 6th one, wish us luck. So yeah, gonna go down there and do that now. This is lunch. I'm quite happy with my eggs today. They are very neat. Okay, this won't be interesting for all of you, but it may be for some of you or none of you. I thought I'd just show you what we're doing on the floor, which is what is taking so long. So I am trying to take out all this stuff that was previously in the gaps and that, so it looks like this. And then if it's really wide, like too wide, that we're going to get like a bad draft, Dan is then doing these, which are called slivers, so then fill the gaps, and then we're going to like fill in as well. So we are getting there slowly. This is like a better section where you can see I've already done the gaps. There's quite a bit under the rug here that I haven't done yet. So yeah, it's a long way to go. But I thought I'd just try and explain why it's taking so long, because obviously it's very boring, but also actually like really hurts your legs. So as much as I would like to keep doing more, it just hurts. So yeah, we had a guy come round earlier who we quite liked, who's the carpenter, and he said that we'd done a quite good job on the floor, and he was quite impressed, so that made us feel good. Yeah, so it's going slowly but surely. Okay, and we also now have this fox that keeps coming in our garden, and it likes this spot by the shed. Now, me and Dan aren't a fan of foxes. To us, they're just not very nice creatures. But when I put about this on my Instagram, people were sending me like heart emojis. And I'm like, I don't think they're cute. They're like, they're not nice. Right, you're gonna go and tell it to get out of here. It's a bit later and we continued to do more on the flooring, and we have just made such progress and I could almost cry. I'm actually emotional, but I don't know if I'm just hormonal. This is so ridiculous. We have had, you know, when we did our second bedroom, we were stripping the wallpaper. I showed you it before, and we had this really awful, massive, like cupboard shelving unit thing on the wall, and we needed to get it off because we're plastering that wall again. I'll insert a clip actually of what I'm talking about. And we just couldn't work out how we were going to do it between us, because I'm not very strong and I'm really short, and it is so heavy, like the material, like the wood was so thick and so heavy. So we thought like we might have to hire someone to come and help, because we just can't have obviously family round to come and help. But obviously we don't have to pay for someone just to come and take a bloody thing off the wall. Even resorting to maybe asking our old neighbour, but obviously that's just not allowed. But because the plasterer is booked in, we knew we'd have to get this thing off the wall, and we have just managed to achieve it. I'm like, this is so ridiculous. I'm so like, I just feel so relieved. It was one of those things that we've been talking about for months. We knew we'd have to do it, and we just managed to get it off the wall. I'm talking, it took about an hour of Dan sawing it, chiseling it, taking out all these screws, and we finally got it off the wall. And this is just what like renovation is like, when you've got to do it between you two, and like the small things just are like amazing. So although like the floor downstairs is not done yet and we've still got a lot to do down there, just being able to have done that this weekend feels such an achievement. And I can't tell you how big that room now feels without having that thing on the wall. I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, yeah, don't get excited. Dan's just actually gone to work out now. I don't know how he's going to go do that after working on this. But I need to start doing dinner soon because we're having chili. So look, it is off the wall, and I can't tell you, oh, this is just so good to see. What isn't so good to see is this hole. I won't go into too much detail. This is called latham plaster. So it's an old form of, oops, it's an old form of what they used to do underneath walls, and it's just not ideal. So we're not quite sure what plaster's going to do about this yet, but we will see. Oh my gosh, I'm just chuffed. Ignore that, I think that's an old watermark. Well, we hope it is. So yeah, honestly, I know it sounds pathetic and you're just probably going to be rolling your eyes and maybe clicking off this video as I talk, but I can't tell you how, when it feels like frustrating and then you manage to actually do something, it's just like a relief. So, and I think what's better is because it only took an hour, we managed to do it in an hour, it felt like quite an achievement in that time. Whereas the floor downstairs has taken days and days and days and hours and hours. So at the moment, we just don't feel like we get that feeling from that yet. But yeah, oh, what a relief. Anyway, as I said, I need to do dinner soon. We're having chili, one of my favourites. As you know, I'm a chili fan. So yeah, I feel like I'm in good spirits now, because sometimes it just feels like we're not getting anywhere, and even just having done that, it feels good. So I think we're going to have to go to the tip tomorrow now, because we need to get rid of all the wood. Big bowl of chili. Always have to have some cayenne pepper and tortillas. Dan's got rice. It is Sunday and I haven't really properly vlogged today. I haven't said hello yet because really we've not been doing many vloggable things. We're doing more of the floor. I had a bit of a lame and just generally quite a slow morning, and yeah, we did more of the floor. We went to the tip because we had quite a lot of stuff we needed to take there, and then we decided we just needed to stop doing the floor because other housework needed doing. So yeah, I did some hoovering, cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the shower. Oh, I hate those types of jobs. And I thought I'd start a new candle, which is nice. I've had that, I think, since we moved here actually, so it's nice to light a new candle. I feel like I don't really light many candles these days, so I've put that on, which is nice. And my daffodils have come out, so enjoying that. It was meant to be quite sunny today, but it's been very cloudy and we didn't end up going outside. Unlike the last couple of weekends when we went on a couple of walks, yeah, that's just not happened. I also got this on Friday, so I'm excited to read that at some point. I feel like everyone needs a bit of happy news right now. Am I right? So yeah, I've got my laptop here. I am just gonna start and hopefully finish editing this vlog so it can go up tomorrow. So I think I may stop this vlog now because, to be honest, all I'm planning to do is to edit this and just chill out. So I really want to read some of my book, and then I will be cooking the dinner. So yeah, I thought I'd just take time off from now, and I'll see you again next week. Yeah, I'm not sure what next week will bring, but I feel like I'm running out of things to vlog these days, but times are going to hopefully change soon. It's probably a few weeks before we're allowed to drive away from just being at home, so hopefully vlogs will get a bit more interesting again at some point. But I hope you're all doing alright. Thank you for sticking with me and coming to watch this, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye!